Mopar. Hi Mopar, how are you? How are you doing today? Alright, so for today's practice, we're going to do a 60-minute yoga class, followed by a little break where I'll just chat with you. And after that, we will do another 30-minute very gentle yoga class, followed by just chatting. So after the class is over, I will hang out and you can ask me anything about yoga, mindfulness, meditation, etc., etc. It's good to see you, Mopar. Mopar says, doing all right. Went to the park. There were many ducks on a small pond and squirrels. Squirrels were really friendly. Well, the weather's going to start cooling off here soon, and I'm very excited. I hope to spend a lot more time outside at a park. If you're watching this from home, I encourage you to actually, if you can, go outside and prop up your phone on a stand and practice yoga with me outside. Being out in nature is very, very healing. So any opportunity you have to be out in nature, I recommend it. Nature is healing. I wish I could spend more time outside. A lot of the classes I teach are inside. I have a virtual corporate class I'm starting through Microsoft Teams here in a minute. So just live streaming on my YouTube channel while I teach my corporate class. So it's going to be about 60 minutes long, and it'll be more gentle yoga. We're going to work on whatever requests I get from my students. So sometimes we do gentle, sometimes we throw in some options for activating poses, but we won't be doing something like power flow like I did last night. So it'll be a little more on the gentle side. So if you have any requests for me, feel free to let me know. We'll be starting very soon, very soon. We will be starting in just a few minutes. So if you'd like to say hi and let me know where you are in the world, we'll be starting very shortly. Are you having a good week, Mopar? Thank you for sharing my Venmo, Sean. Yeah, so if you're practicing from home and you want to donate to support my work, my Venmo and my donation link is in the description of this video. So thank you for sharing my Venmo, Sean. Any and all donations are appreciated. So before we get started, if anyone has a request for me, anything particular that you'd like me to integrate into the yoga sequence today, feel free to let me know if you have any requests. Sorry, I can't do yoga live on the phone outside. Too slow with the internet. Hello, hello. No worries, Mopar. Practicing yoga outside was just a suggestion. If you could, if it's possible to practice yoga outside, I always prefer that. But I wasn't ordering you to go outside unless you want to, unless you can. But if you have the means to go outside, I definitely recommend it. But if not, practicing yoga inside is still very beneficial to your health. Shinobi mode. Hi Shinobi, let me know if you have any requests for yoga today, if there's anything you want to integrate into the sequence. All right, feel free to say hi. Let me know how you're doing. I'm feeling okay today, Mopar. My throat's a little sore. I've been dealing with a sore throat off and on. It's been a while, so maybe I'm just overusing my voice. I don't know, teaching classes all day. All my work requires lots of talking, so maybe my voice is overworked. I don't know. Yesterday I taught kids ballet, and sometimes you have to be loud. Oh, hi Srinith. How are you? So for those of you who want to practice yoga with me today, type a message. Let me know if you have any requests for me. Anything particular you would like to integrate into this sequence. doing well. I'm doing okay, despite a little bit of a sore throat. I am doing well. Thank you for asking, Srinath. Need to trying to save voice. Well, they don't really provide me with a microphone when I'm teaching the kids ballet, or when I'm teaching any of my other classes. They don't provide me with a microphone. But that is a good suggestion, Mopar. Thank you, Srinath. I appreciate that. So I'm just waiting for all my students to arrive, and then we'll get started with the yoga. Hi, Angelina. I wasn't going to teach arm balances just because today's class is mostly, today's class isn't really advanced students, so most of the students that come at this time are typically more interested in stress relief, tension relief. They're not interested in learning arm balances. And that's really not something I teach virtually. I usually only teach arm balances in person because it's really important that I can see my students when I'm teaching arm balances so I can make sure they're doing everything safely. Arm balances could be a little dangerous if you're not doing it with correct and safe alignment. So whenever I teach arm balances, I just want to make sure I can see my students and be there to physically assist if needed. So I don't usually teach arm balances virtually. If anyone has any requests though for yoga, let me know, and I'd be happy to integrate your requests into the sequence. Thank you for the hearts, Srinath. I'm just waiting for some of my corporate students to arrive. Some of my corporate students often come a little late for this class because it's the middle of the day. Sometimes no one shows up actually, so if nobody shows up, I can just teach you virtually through YouTube. But the cool thing about my corporate classes is the companies I work for, like Kaiser Permanente, they always open their classes up to the general public because they care about health and wellness and providing resources for health and wellness. So that's why I'm live streaming on my YouTube at the same time I'm teaching through Teams. What kind of coffee do you drink? I drink a low acid type of coffee that has a lot of antioxidants. I actually posted a link to the coffee I drink in the description of this video. I wouldn't recommend drinking too much coffee, but a little bit is usually okay for most people, and there are some health benefits to the type of coffee I drink, the low acid type. It's called Life Boost. The link's actually in the description of this video if you want to check it out. So hello. Hi, Inawan. How are you today? Inawan, if you want to type a message and let me know you can see and hear me, let me know if you have any requests for me. I think last week we did kind of mostly a gentle yoga sequence. We threw in some active options, if I remember correctly. But let me know how you're feeling today. Let me know what style of yoga would best serve you today. I like standing yoga because sometimes standing on my feet at work, and I would like to be doing standing yoga. Okay. So we can start. Do you want to start standing? Do you want to do all standing yoga? Or do you want to start on the mat and work up to standing? Totally up to you. I'm happy to teach nothing but standing postures. Do you feel like doing something a little more active or a little more gentle? Okay, so I'll do a blend of gentle and active movement. Take what you need. I'll offer options. So if you want to let me know, do you want to do all standing or do you want to do some sitting and lying on the mat and then work up to standing? All standing yoga. All right. So the only thing that we won't do standing is shavasana, because that's meant you always lie down and relax in shavasana. So if we do standing yoga, it's not going to be as relaxing. It's going to be a little more active, but that's great. I'm glad you're up for that. So if you've been sitting a lot, it's good for you to stand. So just take a moment. We're going to start in mountain pose. So when you practice standing safely and correctly in mountain pose, that actually helps correct your posture. If you're doing mountain pose correctly, it will help correct your posture. So make sure you're not wearing shoes, of course. Make sure your feet are just about 2 fists apart. And make sure your feet are straight, making an 11. Spread your toes wide and feel your weight distribute evenly on all 4 corners of your feet. Practice rooting down through the heels so much that you feel your leg muscles turn on. Now, you don't want to arch your spine or round the spine, but think of slightly tucking in the tailbone. So you're slightly tucking in the pelvis to create length and space in the spine. Draw the shoulders back and down. Really reach down through the fingertips so much that you feel your chest open. Think of drawing the chin in and lifting through the crown of the head, lengthening, strengthening the neck. So take a moment here. Feel all your muscles activate. Feel this alignment. Close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath and notice how your breath feels today. Scan through your body. Notice how your body feels. Then take a moment, turn inward. Notice how you're feeling mentally. Notice any thoughts in your mind. Notice if your mind is dwelling somewhere in the past, projecting into the future, or is it easy for you to focus in this moment? Check in with your emotions. Notice any and all emotions that you might be processing today. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, the heart, gently place the left hand over the heart, the right hand over the navel. Take a moment and honor yourself for showing up to this ancient yoga practice to refine the body, mind, and spirit for your sake and for all the lives that you impact. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly first. Feel the pressure of the hand on the navel. Then fill up the ribs and chest. Feel the pressure of the hand on the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing all physical tension. Second time, take a deeper breath in. Expand more through the belly, then the ribs, then the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing all emotional tension. Third time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Maybe see if you can sniff in a little more air. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out. This time think of releasing any mental stress. Just letting go of any distracting thoughts. Then relax the hands on either side of the hips. We're going to start Ujjayi breath, so keeping the eyes closed. Close the lips and the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a longer exhale through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Slower exhale through the nose. And continue to practice bringing all your attention, all your awareness to deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. And before we connect breath to movement, if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, so you're moving with purpose, with mindfulness, I will read a quote for inspiration today. The breakthrough is not the moment when things finally fall into place, but the moment we are able to dance despite the unanswered questions, the unknown, the losses, the hurt. We have to move as though we have already arrived, as that's the only way to get there. You can do it like it's a great weight on you, or you can do it like a dance, Ram Das. Maybe set an affirmation related to this. When we approach yoga like a dance, we're moving to the rhythm of our breath, and our breath is the music. For the next 3 breaths, if you'd like to, silently recite a mantra, an affirmation that's meaningful for you. 3 times for the next 3 breaths. And after that 3rd breath, that 3rd mantra, we're going to start with some shoulder circles. So take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And just practice some more shoulder circles like this. Just releasing tension in the neck and the shoulders, nice and easy. Keep drawing the chin in, lifting through the crown as you do this. And then we'll go the other way. Inhale, shoulders back and up. Exhale, shoulders forward and down. So just reversing the direction of the shoulder circles. And take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders back to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Then interlace your fingers behind you. Close your wrists. Take a deep breath in, draw the fists farther back behind you. Exhale, draw your fists towards the left side of your hip until you feel an opening in the front of the right shoulder. Then from here, take a deep breath in, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale as you gently roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. And practice several more neck rolls, finding your own pace, your own rhythm, releasing tension in the neck while you open through the front of the right shoulder. And the next time you draw your left ear to your left shoulder, just hold it there. See if you can wrap the left arm all the way up and overhead now. And just rest the left arm on the right side of the head, the back right side of the head, for a deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Now with an inhale, lift the head over the heart, draw your fists back behind you. Exhale, draw your fist towards the right side of the hip. Keep an opening in the front of the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. Practice several more neck rolls like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Should feel good. And the next time you draw your right ear to your right shoulder, just hold it there. Wrap the right arm around the top of the head and just rest your right hand on the back left side of the head for a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Then take a deep breath in, lift the head over the heart, draw your fists back behind you. Then with an exhale, release your hands by your hips. So now we're going to practice the Little Sun Series A. But before we do, we're going to just kind of warm up through the legs, challenging the balance a little bit. So find a drishti, a focal point in front of you that's not moving. Now, feel grounded through all four corners of your feet. From here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. Hug your left knee towards your chest. So we're challenging the balance while we stretch the left hip, hugging the knee to the chest. And as you do this, circle the left foot around, releasing tension, the left ankle. Draw circles in one direction, and then go the other way. So you have to really focus your eyes forward on something still. That's called your drishti. That's what helps you balance in yoga. Then with an inhale, hug the left knee in a little tighter. Exhale, slowly lower that left leg back down. We're going to try that on the other side. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot. Hug your right knee towards your chest until you feel a stretch in the hip. Now what helps here, keep the shoulders back and down. Keep pushing firmly through all four corners of your left foot. Tucking in the tailbone, focusing the eyes on your drishti. And then circle the right foot around. Deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. Draw circles in one direction and then go the other way. Now with an inhale, hug the right knee in tighter. Exhale, slowly lower that right foot down. So now we're going to alternate hugging the knee to the chest, sort of like marching. So we're going to practice balance and flexibility. So from here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. Hug the left knee to the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the left foot down. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug the right knee to the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the right foot down. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug the left knee to the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the left foot down. So keep alternating legs like this, synchronizing your breath to your movement. This is called, I call this the yoga march, because we're slowly and intentionally, mindfully marching in place, synchronizing breath to movement. Cultivating balance and flexibility. Moving mindfully, no need to rush. Great, and then when you're ready, find your neutral stance in mountain pose. Now we're going to practice chair pose. So take a deep breath in, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands up, chair pose. So imagine you're about to sit into a chair. The weight should be more in the heels than the toes. Knees stacked over ankles. Keep slightly tucking in the tailbone. Draw the shoulders back and down, but really, really reach through the fingertips. Now from here, inhale, sink the hips lower. Exhale, we're going to do a march. So shift your weight to your right foot. Draw your left knee to your chest. And as you do this, cactus your arms. See if you can tap your right elbow to your left knee. And we'll flow like this, alternating sides. So with an inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee to left elbow, cactus the arms and twist. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, chair. Exhale, knee to elbow. Keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Keep the eyes focused on something still. Great, and when you're ready, find your neutral mountain pose. So we're gonna do a little cat-cow, similar movement to cat-cow, but from a standing position. So interlace your fingers behind you. Interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. So pushing your head into your hands into your head, shoulders back and down. So as you inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, sort of like a chair pose as you arch the spine. Now as you exhale, straighten the legs, round the spine, come all the way back up. So that's our next flow. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, arch the spine as you go down. Exhale, straighten the legs, curl all the way back up. Should feel good. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Keep flowing just like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. It should feel good. So this is sort of like a standing cat-cow movement. And then when you're ready, relax into mountain pose. All right, so we're gonna do some twists next. So cactus the arms. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, twist to the left. And then just pick up the pace. So twists are really good for the spine. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other side. Keeping the arms in a cactus shape. And now, if you want to challenge the balance, option to draw the knee to the elbow. Twist, twist, knee to 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 elbow. Keep flowing like this. Finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Awesome. When you're ready, make your way back to mountain pose. So feet 2 fists apart, spreading the toes wide, rooting through the heels, slightly tucking in the tailbone, shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingers, chin in, lift through the crown. Feel this alignment. Breathe. All right, so now we're going to practice some Sun Series A. Take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and overhead. Gaze up at the thumbs, maybe press the hips forward. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Now with an inhale, press the fingers to the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step your right leg back to a runner's lunge. So the left knee is stacked over the ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower that right knee, maybe untuck the right toes. Then with an inhale, swoop the arms up overhead. So we're in Anjaneyasana lunge. Driving the left heel back, the right knee forward. Keeping the tailbone tucked, shoulders back and down. Focus the eyes forward on something still. So find a drishti. Then just take a big breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more. Inhale, hands reach high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Again, inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. 1 more. Then circle your fingertips down and around to frame your front foot. Now with an inhale, lunge a little deeper. Feel a stretch in the front of the right hip. And as you exhale, shift the hips back. Straighten the left leg, flex the left foot, and bow forehead to shin, half split. Deep breath in, long breath out. And then we'll practice lunging and forward and back. So with an inhale, lunge a little deeper. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the left leg and bow. Again, inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back and bow. Again, inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, shift back and bow. This time, inhale, lunge. Exhale, plant the right palm, reach the left arm high, easy twist. Option to tuck the right toes and float the right knee. Deep breath in, long breath out. And then if it feels good, circle this left arm around. And when you're ready, plant the left palm. Really push your hands into the mat to help you step the left foot to the right, downward dog. So making an upside down V, spreading the fingers wide, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles, especially thumbs and index fingers. Press the shoulders away from the ears, knit in the ribs, gaze at the belly. Pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. And then if it feels good, pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other. or sway your hips or rock your head. Just finding what feels good to you in this downward dog shape, and enjoy your breath. Take a deep breath and look between your thumbs. Step your right foot there, runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot to right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the hands out and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Now take a moment, close the eyes, and just notice how you're feeling so far in the practice today. Notice how you're feeling outward in the body, and observe how you're feeling inward in the mind. If your mind has wandered, gently bring all your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the intention, the affirmation that you set for your practice. So now we're going to practice that same sequence on the left side. Take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and step your left leg back to a runner's lunge. Right knee over ankle. Inhale, get lighter on the fingertips. Exhale, lower that left knee down. Maybe untuck the back toes. Inhale, swoop the arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, settle in here. Practice driving your right heel back, the left knee forward, tailbone tucked, shoulders back and down. Focus the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest. 2 more. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Again, inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Then circle your fingertips down and around to frame your front foot. Inhale, lunge a little deeper. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the right leg, flex the right foot, bow, forehead to shin. And now we'll practice lunging forward and shifting back with our breath. Inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the right leg and bow. Again, inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back and bow. Again, inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, shift back and bow. This time, inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, plant the left palm. Reach the right arm high to the ceiling. Option to tuck the left toes and float the left knee. And then if it feels good, circle this right arm, releasing tension in the right shoulder. Deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. And then when you're ready, plant the right palm underneath the shoulder. Step back to downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Maybe pedal your feet. Maybe sway your hips. Maybe rock your head. Just find what feels good to you in downward dog. Enjoy your breath. And take a deep breath in, look between your thumbs. Exhale, step the left foot there, runner's lunge. Exhale, right foot to left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the hands out and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here, close the eyes, and just notice how you're feeling. Notice how you're feeling outward in the body, and observe how you're feeling inward in the mind. And maybe let go of any thoughts that may not be serving you well, such as judgment, inner criticism. Let go of expectation. Regulate your breath and remember your intention, the mantra you set at the beginning of practice. Great, so now we'll practice a few more standing poses. So when you're ready, open the eyes, find a drishti, a still point that's not moving. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. Draw your left knee towards your chest. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now we're going to transition to warrior three. So take a deep breath in. Push the left leg back, arms forward. Exhale, really activate that left leg. Body parallel to the mat. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee. Slowly lower the left leg back. So your left foot is about a leg length behind the right foot. Grounding your left heel, driving the right knee forward, keeping the tailbone tucked, shoulders back and down. Maybe actively push your hands together. As you draw the right knee forward and the left heel back, you should feel traction. Feeling strong and powerful here. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. 1 more. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Now take a deep inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, pyramid pose. Drawing the forehead towards your right shin. Driving the right hip back in space. Option to lift the right toes for a deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in. And a longer breath out. Deep breath in. Slower breath out. Now with an inhale, bend the right knee, rise back to warrior one. Exhale, open the shoulders and hips, warrior two. So left arm back, right arm forward. Our hips are open. So you're driving the right knee back towards your pinky toe, right knee over ankle, pushing into the outer edge of your left foot as much as you're driving the right knee forward. Keeping the tailbone tucked, shoulders back and down, arms are strong, eyes on the right fingertips. Warrior two. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Then from here, inhale, reach the right arm up overhead. Peaceful warrior. Eyes on the ceiling. You're keeping the bend in the front knee. As you exhale, find extended side angle. So you're going to lightly tap your right forearm on the right thigh. Reach the left arm up overhead. So you're creating a straight line of energy from your left foot all the way to your left hand. And we're going to flow back and forth. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. 2 more. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. 1 more. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Now straighten the right leg and lower your right fingertips on your shin, your ankle in front, or behind the right foot. Lots of options. The point here is to open the shoulders, open the hips. Triangle pose. Eyes on the left fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, bend the right knee, rise back to warrior two. Exhale, face forward, warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot, left knee to chest, and slowly make your way back to mountain pose. Close the eyes here, noticing how you're feeling in the body and in the mind. So now we're going to practice that same sequence of standing poses on the left side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot, right knee to chest. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Push the right leg back behind you like you're pushing into a wall. Arms reach forward. Lift through the inner right thigh to square the hips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee slowly with control. Lower your right foot back about a leg length. Driving the left knee forward. Right heel back. Tailbone tucked. Arms are strong. Shoulders back and down. Really reach through the fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 2 more breaths. Then take a deep inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, pyramid pose. Draw your forehead towards your shin, driving the left hip back. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. 1 more deep breath in. Longer breath out. Then with an inhale, bend the left knee, rise back to warrior one. Exhale, open the shoulders and hips, warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Imagine you're trying to split them out apart with your feet, or imagine you're trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades so your arms are that strong. Eyes on the left fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, swoop the left arm up overhead, peaceful warrior. Commit to the bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle. Lower the left forearm lightly on the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and overhead, eyes on the ceiling. And we'll flow back and forth. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Again, inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. 1 more. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good. Then straighten the left leg, find triangle pose. Lower the left fingers to the shin, the ankle, in front or behind the left foot. Eyes on the right fingertips. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Then with an inhale, bend the left knee, rise back to warrior two. Exhale, face forward, warrior one. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot, right knee to chest. And slowly with control, make your way back to mountain pose. Close the eyes. Just notice how you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. And then we're going to make our way to the mat. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and just step back to downward dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Then with an inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, slowly lower the knees down. Bring your feet to one side, hips to the other, or however you need to, make your way to a seated position. Plant your feet hip width apart in front of you, hands behind thighs. Inhale, lift up tall, and exhale, slowly curl the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we'll practice a couple of twists. So take a deep breath in, hug the right knee to the chest, and lengthen the left leg. Exhale, take the left hand, gently guide the right knee to the left side of the body. So inviting the knee to the floor, but keeping the shoulders flat. Gaze at the right fingertips or close the eyes and enjoy your breath. And when you're ready, release this. We'll switch sides. Inhale, left knee to chest, right leg long. Exhale, take the right hand, gently guide the left knee to the right side of the body. So inviting the knee to the floor, but keeping the shoulders flat. Reaching the left arm to the left. Gaze at the left fingers or close the eyes and enjoy your breath. And when you're ready, release this twist. Take a deep inhale, hug both knees to your chest. Exhale, grab the shins, ankles, or if it's accessible, grab the outer edges of the feet in happy baby. So you're grounding through the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the head. And then maybe rock a little here. Maybe play with straightening a leg, straightening the other, or straighten both at once. Take the next few breaths to tune into your body and any stretches, any movements that your body's telling you it needs. Honor that for the next few breaths. Just enjoy the freedom to move and stretch in any way that feels good. And when you're ready, do a full body stretch. Imagine someone's pulling your hands, pulling your feet. Take the biggest breath in you've taken all day. And as you exhale, let everything soften and relax. Close the eyes, and I'll be silent just for a minute as we allow the body and the mind to absorb, integrate, and heal from this practice. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Maybe circle the wrists, circle the feet, maybe rock the head. And if it feels good, on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently roll to one side of your body, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward. Take your time as you gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment to notice the quality of your breath as you gently come to a seat. Notice if your breath feels different from when we started. Notice if your body feels different. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, or your energy. Maybe reflect on your intention now. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths. The third time, I'll chant Om to seal our practice with peace. You're welcome to join me for Om, or you're welcome to listen. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart. And if you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, think of one thing in your life that you feel grateful for today. And may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I hope you feel good. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Hope you enjoyed that standing flow, mostly standing today. Yeah, there's a lot of yoga you can do on your feet. So I hope that was beneficial for you. As always, let me know if you have questions. You're welcome. You're welcome. Great. Glad you enjoyed it. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you cultivated some nice peaceful energy that you can integrate with you for the rest of the day. Thank you. You too. Take care. Okay, so for those of you watching on YouTube, my corporate students have departed. So for those of you on YouTube, if you have questions for me, concerns, now's the time to ask. Thanks for a nice standing yoga class, Kim. Like both warrior poses and twists. You're welcome, Mopar. So in about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to start another yoga session. And this is just going to be a 30-minute gentle yoga. So for those of you who might just be joining the stream, if you want a complete class, I'm going to start that in about 10-15 minutes. I'll be teaching a private, it's called private, but just a personal one-on-one session with a client who I've been working with for a while. And they're comfortable with me opening it up to YouTube too. So I'll be double streaming again on 2 different devices. So if you notice me talking to someone that's not YouTube, that's why. But for those of you joining on YouTube, if you practice my sequence, let me know how it felt for you. If you have questions. Yeah, so gentle yoga is a great way to cool down after. So the class we did today, we did some warrior poses, which are a little more active than gentle yoga. So this next 30-minute session will be kind of a way to cool down from that. So someone named Jersey Cow asked me if I was part of the IP2 streamer network. So the last time I talked to someone on an IP2 network, it was a clan of trolls who have nothing better to do but to pick on random YouTubers they don't know. Which is kind of sad. I hope all the trolls learn better things to do with their time, but so I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about this other network you're talking about, but the reason I started this YouTube channel was in 2020 during the height of COVID, when a lot of my in-person classes got canceled for a while. So I started this YouTube channel to provide yoga and promote health and wellness all over. And I often do live streams while I'm teaching virtual classes to hopefully connect with people all over the world and promote health and wellness. But this is my profession. YouTube is just something I do as something extra. Thank you for sharing my Venmo, Sean. Yeah, my donation link is in the description of this video. So if you participated in class, feel free to donate to support my work. Thank you. All right, so we're going to have just a few minutes of a break here before I teach my next class. So keep thinking of questions if you have them, and I'll be right back. right, so I took a break and went outside. I hope if you're indoors for most of the day, you find time to take breaks, go outside, and enjoy the sunshine. If you are following along on YouTube, if you're able to take your phone outside and practice with me outside, being out in nature is very healing. So just a suggestion. Looks like nobody posted any questions since I was gone, so I'm going to start another 30-minute yoga class in just a few minutes here. So stay tuned for 30-minute yoga, and then I'll be available to answer questions after that. All right, refilled my tea, my water. Maybe yoga stream outside someday. All I was saying is you can take your phone outside if you'd like to practice outside. I have a lot of recorded videos practicing yoga outside, but I can't live stream outside. All right, so we're gonna get started here. Just starting my Zoom. I'll be Zooming and YouTubing. Zoom and YouTube at the same time. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, how are you? Good.
Yeah, you believe it's a week into August?
It's hard to believe it's almost August. Time has just been flying by.
I know, we're gonna be out of summer before we know it.
I'm excited though. Fall is my favorite season, so I'm okay with that.
I'm ready for a little cooler weather myself.
Yeah. I know you're from Florida, so you probably like the heat, but for me, it's been a little too hot lately. So the fact that it's starting to cool down makes me very happy.
Yeah, I hear you, So, so let's do the same old thing.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so let's get started. If you want to make your way to a lying down position, bring your feet wide, rotate the knees into touch, and then maybe cactus the arms if that feels good. Now, if you want to start opening the hips right away, bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Grab the inner arches of the elbows and close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath and notice how your breath feels naturally today. Scan through your body. Notice how your body feels. Then take a moment, turn inward. Silently acknowledge and accept how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, and the heart, I invite you to gently place one hand over the heart, one hand over the navel. Join me for 3 cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Second time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Releasing any emotional tension. Third time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Maybe see if you can sniff in a little more air. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out. This time, think of releasing any mental stress. Just letting go of any distracting thoughts. Then close the lips and gently constrict the throat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And a longer exhale through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Slower exhale through the nose. And continue to practice bringing all your attention, all your awareness to deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. As you set an intention for your practice, a mantra, and when you're ready, toe heel the feet about mat width apart, rotate the knees in and cactus the arms. Take a deep breath in, exhale, rotate the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Then inhale, knees center, head center. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. And just keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Rocking the knees side to side and rocking the head side to side. when you're ready, toe heel the feet about hip width apart. Take a deep breath in, hug the right knee to the chest. Exhale, push the right heel towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh, the calf or the ankle, drawing the right foot to the face until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Grounding through the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders back and down. Take a few deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. Maybe circle the right foot around. And then when you're ready, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, making a figure 4. Take the heels of the hands on the hip creases and push the thighs forward, away from you, for a deep breath in. And a longer breath out. Then open the arms, and we're going to rotate the left knee side to side, keeping the figure 4. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, use the right ankle to help guide the left knee to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, rotate the knee to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Releasing tension in the lower back and releasing tension in the hips. Should feel good. And whenever you're ready, interlace your fingers behind the left thigh and hug the left knee to the chest until you feel a nice deep stretch in the right hip. So pushing the right elbow into the inner right thigh, grounding through the tailbone, and relaxing the shoulders and head. Deep breaths in, longer breaths out. When you're ready, release this, uncross the legs, and we'll switch sides. Take a deep breath in, hug the left knee to the chest. Exhale, push the left heel towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, the calf or the ankle, just drawing the left foot to the face until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Grounding through the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders. Deep breaths in, longer breaths out. And then if it feels good, circle the left knee or circle the left foot. And when you're ready, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, figure 4. Take the heels of the hands on the hip creases. Push the thighs forward for a deep inhale and a longer exhale. And when you're ready, open the arms and we'll rotate the right knee side to side, keeping the figure 4. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, rotate the knee to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate the knee to the right. And keep flowing just like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. And then when you're ready, interlace your fingers behind the right thigh and hug the right knee to the chest until you feel a stretch in the left hip. So pushing the left elbow into the inner left thigh, grounding through the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the head. Deep breaths in, longer breaths out. And when you're ready, uncross the legs. Take a deep inhale, do a full body stretch. Exhale, draw your knees to your chest. And however you need to, make your way up to a seated position. So stacking the head over the heart over the hips. Close the eyes. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Remember, I encourage you to close your eyes. Focus on the skill of listening to my verbal guidance. Only open the eyes and turn your head to see what I do if something I say is unclear to you. So that way your head will be in safe and correct alignment. And closing your eyes helps you calm your nervous system. Closing your eyes helps you focus inward. So observing what goes on in the mind while we explore these movements and deep breaths in the body. So when you're ready, go the other way. Inhale, shoulders back and up. Exhale, shoulders forward and down. So just reversing the direction. And take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders back to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Interlace your fingers behind you. And we're going to stretch the neck. Take a deep breath in, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest. Then practice some more neck rolls. And then if it feels ready, if it feels good to you, circle the head all the way up and around, just doing a full head circle. If that feels good to you, nice and gentle in one direction, and then go the other way. And then when you're ready, extend your right leg to the right, left foot to inner right thigh. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow forehead to right shin. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you bow a little deeper. And take a few more breaths here. And you should feel this in the lower back and the hamstring. Then when you're ready, release this and we're going to switch sides. So extend the left leg to the left, right foot to inner left thigh. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bow forehead to left shin. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you deepen. Practice a few more breaths. And then when you're ready, cross your ankles, roll over your shins, plant your palms, and make your way to tabletop. So hands and knees on the mat, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll practice cat-cow. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the head. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, push the mat away, chin to chest, tucking the tailbone. Keep flowing like this with the eyes closed. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Keep flowing at your own pace. And when you're ready, tuck the toes, use your core, lift your hips and lower your heels, downward dog. So making an upside down V, spreading the fingers wide, gripping the mat with the fingers and knuckles, pushing down and forward, pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. Take a few breaths here and maybe pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe sway your hips, maybe rock your head. And enjoy some nice, slow, soothing breaths. Inhale, look between your thumbs. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands until you arrive at a forward fold. Then take a deep breath in. Press the fingers to the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab the inner arches of the elbows and hang heavy like a rag doll. And maybe sway a little here. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no. Noticing the thoughts in the mind. If your mind is trying to cling to worries of the past or future, see if you can let those worries go for now and allow your breath to ground you to the present moment. Allow your breath to remind you of your intention, the reason you showed up today. With an inhale, bend the knees a lot, and as you exhale, slowly curl up the spine, keeping the knees bent as you slowly curl up to mountain pose. So in mountain pose, make sure your feet are 2 fists apart, spreading your toes wide. Rooting through the heels, activating the legs, slightly tucking in the tailbone, shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingertips, draw the chin in, lift through the crown of the head. Really feel this alignment and breathe. And take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, grab the left wrist, side stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, grab the right wrist, side stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, close your wrists. Exhale, bow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands in front of your feet. And now we'll twist. Inhale, bend the left knee and reach the right arm high to twist. Exhale, fold. Other side. Inhale, bend the right knee, reach the left arm high to twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll do that same sequence twice more. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Exhale, bow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, left knee bends, right arm reaches high, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, twist the other way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Same sequence once more. This time I'm just going to breathe with you. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and step back to downward dog. 2 breaths. Then with an inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, slowly lower the knees to tabletop. Then gently bring your feet to one side, hips to the other, and make your way to a seated position. So plant your feet, hands behind thighs. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, slowly curl the spine all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we'll practice a couple of twists. So take a deep breath in, hug the knees to the chest. Exhale, rotate the knees to the right as you gaze to the left. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right, twist the other way. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, grab the shins, ankles, or if it's accessible, grab the outer edges of the feet. Happy baby. Just stretching the legs, grounding the tailbone. Maybe straighten a leg, then the other. Tune into the body, any movements that feel good to you. Honor the intuition of the body for the next few breaths. Then when you're ready, take the biggest breath in you've taken all day as you do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, soften and relax. I'll be silent for just a minute or so as we allow the body and the mind to absorb integrate, and heal from this practice. Bring your awareness back to your breath and back to your body. Maybe circle the wrists, circle the feet, rock the head. And if it feels good, on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, roll to one side of your body, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward. Take your time as you gently make your way to a seat. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice if your breath feels different from when we started. Notice if your body feels different. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, your energy. And perhaps reflect on your intention now. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths. The third time, I'll chant Om to seal our practice with peace. You're welcome to join or listen. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart. If you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, think of one thing in your life that you feel grateful for today. And may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining, Bryce. Hope you feel good. Hope that was a nice break in the day for some stress relief and mindfulness. Always let me know if you have questions. But otherwise, what?
That was awesome, thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, well, have a good week and good weekend.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so for those of you who are watching on YouTube, now's the time to ask me questions about the sequence, if you have any questions. That was a really nice, relaxing, stretching yoga class. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mopar. Glad you enjoyed it. Almost made it to full lotus. Oh, really? At the end? Yeah, so if you're working on full lotus, cradling the baby, that's what this is called. This helps you work up to full lotus. And then The butterfly stretch as well really helps you work up to full lotus. Any hip openers. You can start with half lotus, 1 foot to a hip crease, and then eventually you can work up to full, but it's nothing to stress about. Full lotus is a great pose, but if you can't ever get there, it's okay. But that's awesome, you almost made it there. It's really cool, Mopar. Yay, progress! I love hearing progress like that. Woohoo! Yay, Mopar! Well, we did a lot of hip opening today, so practices like that can really help. Thank you for sharing my Venmo, Sean. Yep, the link to donate is in the description of this video. So if you want to donate a few dollars, if you can afford it, for the class, any donation is appreciated. All donations I receive will go back to producing better quality content for this channel. So if you took the class and you found it helpful and useful, I appreciate any donations you can afford. Even if money's tight and you can only donate $1, every little bit counts. So thank you for sharing that, Sean. The link is also in the description of this video. I accept donations through Venmo and PayPal. Neck stretching felt really nice with cereal, snack, crackle, and pop, but no pain. Yes, it's normal to hear some cracking, especially when we do like circles in the wrists and the ankles. My wrists always crackle and pop. That's okay. But twists are my favorite. Sometimes I hear cracking when I'm twisting, but twists are one of the best things you can do, one of the healthiest things you can do for your spine. There's a quote someone said that your spine, you're only as healthy as your spine is flexible. Health and a flexible spine are very much connected. Now, I'm glad you like the twist, Mopar. So for anybody watching, if you have any questions for me, this is your opportunity to ask. I'm not only a certified yoga instructor, I'm also certified in nutrition coaching, Tai Chi, mindfulness, and meditation. So feel free to ask me anything in that regard. Oh, great, Andrew. Well, I'm sorry you couldn't join today, Andrew, but thank you for the support. Yeah, I had a bunch of trolls that somehow found my stream not too long ago. And at first I was thinking, well, maybe I need a moderator to kind of block them. But then I thought, you know what? People who are trolling probably need yoga the most. And also, it helps my watch hours. Eventually I can monetize this channel. And basically I have half the amount of watch hours I need. So I'm halfway there to my watch hours in order to monetize. I have a little over 1,500. I need 3,000 to monetize. So I'm a little over halfway there. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for the encouragement. So I know, Andrew, you popped in our film live stream the other day. We are live streaming on Real Takes and Movie Breaks the movie The Goonies for the first time tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've never seen that movie, so I'll be watching it for the first time. So if anybody watching likes movies, likes chatting about movies. Yeah, I've never seen it. I know it's a classic. I just never saw it, so. But if you watch movies with us, if you join the watch along, make sure you've moved your body before you sit down for an extended amount of time. Movement, our bodies are meant to move. Movement is medicine. It's not healthy to sit around all day. So if you join the movie reaction tomorrow night, just make sure you've moved first. Oh, so we're not doing it today, Andrew. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. It's on the community page of Real Takes and Movie Breaks. Looks like I have 5 people watching. So if anybody watching participated in the yoga class, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm also certified in nutrition, Tai Chi, meditation, and just mindful, healthy living. So I'm trained to guide you in mindful eating, mindful behaviors. So if you have any questions about mindfulness, meditation, things like that, please let me know. I'd be happy to offer support in your health and wellness journey. Hope you can join yoga next time, Andrew. Yoga has so many health benefits. So even though I'm a certified personal trainer, I prefer teaching yoga over any other type of fitness because of the mindfulness aspects. Mental health is just as important as physical health. The mind and body are one. Mopar has a question about spices. Okay. Does spices really increase metabolism and lower hunger? Yeah. Cayenne pepper specifically can help increase your metabolism a little bit. It'll help speed up your metabolism a little. It's not going to speed up your metabolism to an extreme amount, but a little bit. That is true. And it depends on the type of spice. You know, every spice is a little different. But yeah, that's true. I don't know if it lowers your hunger, though. That's something I'm not really sure about. Good question. Anybody practice with me outside today? Did anybody practice outside with their phone? Yeah, I put cayenne pepper on my salads a lot. I also put turmeric and black pepper. Turmeric and black pepper have anti-inflammatory properties. So Mopar, tomorrow night I'm going to be teaching an in-person class for a neighborhood in Alpharetta, which is like 40 minutes from where I live. It's over at 8:15, so I'll be getting home and starting our stream right away for the Goonies. So we might just chat for the first few minutes while we're setting up. But I'm glad you're joining tomorrow, Mopar. Does balcony count as maybe outside? Yes, the balcony counts. The balcony counts for sure. I just encourage you to spend a little time in nature, as much as you can. Get a little sunlight, not too much, but a little. Kim, I keep hearing about grounding. Is this something you believe has benefits? Yes, 100%, Andrew. That's actually what I do. So we're constantly exposed to electromagnetic frequencies, and when we put our feet on the ground, it helps balance the positive and negative ions around us, which helps reduce inflammation. So yes, there's a lot of health benefits from connecting your feet directly to the earth. Constantly being in a field of electromagnetic frequencies and can be detrimental to your health over time. So yes, and I try to get grounded every day. Put my feet on the ground, connect to the earth, take deep breaths, get some sunlight for at least 10 minutes a day. Yeah, if you Google grounding, there's a lot of research about the health benefits to it. So I love teaching yoga outside, and when I do teach yoga outside, I always some of my private clients I teach at a park nearby, and we will put our feet directly on the ground. I do, Andrew. I do tangibly feel better afterwards. I feel more centered. I feel more connected to my body. I feel more focused. And sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D. And there is something about that's calming to your nervous system about looking at nature. That's why I keep my windows open, or my blinds open, because even though it creates shadow on my face, I want you to at least be able to see nature when you're practicing yoga, because nature is calming to your nervous system. Yeah, you do have to be careful when you're walking barefoot not to step on anything prickly. That's a good point, Mopar. So for those of you who are watching the live, if you were taking my class, if you're unable to donate, another way you can support this channel is simply sharing the channel on Facebook groups, on platforms, on boards, sharing it with anybody who you think might benefit from these healthy practices. So that's another way you can support my channel. If you can't donate, no worries. I like the halo effect that comes from the window. Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like I have a halo. Yep. Pretty funny. Mopar, I just found out a comedy sketch that I produce is going to be screened at a local film festival. Super excited. And Twin Flame Hotel, I just got to go to the Cobb International Film Festival, and I got to meet Matthew Modine, and he actually talked to me and my film partner for 30-40 minutes, and he shared some really interesting stories about the film industry. Sometimes I I wonder if Hollywood is corrupt. But talking to Matthew Modine, it really helped restore my hope that Hollywood has good people in it and good artists in it that really care about the craft of storytelling and telling meaningful stories that have a positive impact. So it was really cool talking to Matthew Modine at the film festival this weekend. And it was really cool to hear the live audience feedback about our film. We had some audience members from the general public come up to us who were at the festival and like talk about our film, details about our film too, which was really fun. And then Twin Flame Hotel is going to be at another film festival, the Atlanta Underground Film Festival, which is like another big one here close to where I live. And then I may be going to California for another big film festival that our film got accepted into. So lots of good things happening with Twin Flame Hotel. You know, as a filmmaker, you really just hope that someone sees your movie and benefits from it somehow. But just knowing that it's been accepted in all these festivals, it's been winning awards, it's been really exciting. All right, anybody else watching? If you have questions about yoga, mindfulness, nutrition, let me know. Feedback is always nice to get from people, movie industry. I mean, Twin Flame has really good trailer. I can't wait to watch it when it comes to... Yeah, so we may end up selling it to a streaming service eventually after it goes through a big film festival circuit. All right, I guess I'm gonna move a little closer here in a minute. Lost my stool. Looks like there's people watching, so say hi. I'm here to be interactive and provide support in your health and wellness journey. So if you have questions for me, let me know. Yes, Mopar, that's something we've considered too, making physical media. That's also something we've considered. I'm actually going to film a little funny comedy sketch tonight. I have to go teach 3 more classes and then I'm going to go film something. So physical media is really good when internet goes down. Yeah, that's a good point, Mopar. Really good point. Yes, good point, Mopar. Good point. All right, I'm going to give it another few minutes. Be thinking of questions if you have them. And I will be right back. Right back. I just saw your question, Andrew. That's an interesting question. I don't really like watching my performances much just because as an artist, I'm very self-critical. And a lot of artists are self-critical by nature, because you're creating something. And there's always different ways of telling stories. There's always a different option, a different acting choice, you know. And as a filmmaker, when I was watching Twin Flame Hotel this weekend at the Cobb International Film Festival, I remember thinking, oh wow, what if we had shot it this way? Oh, what if I had made this acting choice instead? What if I had, you know, had different makeup on to make me look more like that character, different hairstyle? What if I would leaned more into like the darker side of this character? You know, I start thinking things like that, like could it have been a better story if we had done things differently? So I do often have a hard time watching my own films because I start critiquing and being very self-critical. So I'm a musician and suffer from crippling self-doubt. I always think, what kind of ego I must have to think people want to hear my work. Yeah, so I often have to remind myself that, like, even as a musician, you know, I mean, unless you're a solo artist, you're actually playing. Even if you are a solo artist, if you kind of take your ego out of it and you think about the audience, you know, you're creating a music, you're creating a song, so the audience will be effective. So if you take the focus off of you and put your focus on the craft and the joy of the craft, the joy of the art form, and the joy of impacting the audience, then you stop feeling like self-critical, because it's not really about you. You know, when I make movies, I have to remind myself, like, it's not about me, it's about every artist. I mean, with film, it's such a collaborative art form. It's not just about one person, it's about many people coming together to create something that's better than the sum of its parts. So I think that's a good reminder for musicians, actors, filmmakers, you know, storytellers. And when you're playing music, you are essentially telling a story. So sort of similar philosophy. Just take yourself out of it. It's not about you, you know, it's about something deeper. So I don't know if that's helpful, but could there be different versions when acted on film, and editing can affect so much how the story is being told? Yes. So there's a million different ways to tell a story. So it comes down to a lot of different choices by a lot of different people trying to tell a story in a way that's cohesive and engaging and thought-provoking. It's a lot of moving parts. All right, so if anyone else has questions about yoga, health, wellness, let me know. Otherwise, I need to take off here and get ready to go to work. And Mopar and Andro, I'll see y'all tomorrow night for our movie night. I'll be live streaming yoga again next week, same time, same place. So hope to see you next week for yoga. Same day, Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. I'm looking forward to you being a part of it, Mopar. So for the audio, I asked you about the audio on the Twin Flame Hotel trailer. So one of my friends in LA is a sound engineer. So we had a professional sound engineer touch up the sound. So that would be a question for him, not for me. But you just watched the trailer, which is not as great as the full movie. So the full movie has better sound than the trailer. Oh, you're welcome, Mopar. Andrew, if you pop on our movie stream tomorrow night, my film partner might be able to give you more information about that, about the sound, because he was communicating directly with the sound engineer more than I was. I'm glad you liked Wellness Wednesday, Mopar. Looks like there's 5 people watching, but only Andrew and Mopar chatting. So feel free to say hi. Let me know where you are in the world. Any final questions about yoga, health, wellness, mindfulness? Let me know. Just have a few minutes. You can always go back and practice the yoga sequences. This live stream is going to stay public. I also have a series of playlists for beginners, intermediates, advanced, levels 1 and 2. I have a lot of power flow, vinyasa for strength, mobility, and then I have a lot of gentle yoga for stress relief. So check out my playlists, lots of different content. I would say green tea. Green tea probably has just a little bit more antioxidants typically. Yeah, power yoga is a strong workout. We did power yoga last night in my live stream. All right, last call for questions. Yeah, I mean, white tea has antioxidants too, but green tea usually has a lot more antioxidants, so. Taking notes. All right. Well, thank you for chatting with me. What is yoga called when people are using weights? Sometimes people call that power yoga, other times yoga sculpt. So, sculpting. I'm going to actually offer a yoga sculpt class here on YouTube. I'm going to record yoga with weights whenever I can find the time. I've been so busy lately, but I plan on recording a yoga for weights video on here. So I would call it yoga sculpt. All right, well, thank you for chatting with me, Mopar and Andrew. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. And everyone else, feel free to comment in the description if you have any questions for me. If you practice this video, you have any additional questions, just post a comment in the description. I'll get back to you. I thought the audio in the trailer was fine. It was actually my pet peeve watching movies. Oh yeah, I feel like the audio is really important when it comes to quality filmmaking. You have to have that crisp audio. Absolutely. All right, well, I hope everyone stays healthy out there. If you can, enjoy some time in nature. Please do. Stay hydrated. Namaste, Andrew. Namaste, Mopar. Maybe we'll have more chatters next time. Signing off for now. Take care, everybody.